WTF. No! I gotta tell you something. Now, I do not have Hyper. And I feel so regret right now because I knew about Hyper a long time ago, but I needed to participate in the airdrop. And there is people that got a lot of money. I mean, worth over $500,000 today. And I mean, it is crazy. This coin is ripping. I'm talking that it's already a top 50 coin market cap without centralized exchanges. 70% of the tokens went to the community. I mean, it is mind-blowing what these guys have done. This is a layer 1, which actually doesn't have VCs, doesn't have centralized connections. It actually is not listed. Hypercoin is not listed on any centralized exchange, other than that Coin What, but Coin W. But I do believe that this one is that they just did it themselves. And is ripping phases. $3 billion market cap right now, $9.4 billion FDV. And this, you could have got a part of this for free just by participating in DYOR airdrop. I'm so disappointed that I didn't got anything. You guys can see here, I mean, we don't even know how many of these pictures are actually real. But I do believe that a lot of people got huge amount of money because, as I say, they rewarded like 70% of the total tokens were sent to the airdrop or the community, which is really insane. And look at this massive. When you don't have VC dumping, when you don't have centralized exchanges dumping the tokens that they get, because yes, boo-boo, centralized exchanges get a lot of tokens for the listing. Let me tell you, they make huge amount of money, not only for the listing fee, but they make huge amount of money by selling tokens that they request to the projects, which is really not that great for us, the investors. But this one, you guys can see such a clean chart. This is amazing. 9.4 FDV, and of course their main feature, which is gonna be that exchange, which is really good, really low fees, no gas fees on transactions, but it's just gonna be a really small platform fee of around 0.01% of your trade size. I mean, this is beauty. This is decentralized trading finance at your fingerprints. And the thing that I like about this project is going to be, of course, that they are going for this sort of different mentality, not really like diluted by VCs, not like only focus on centralized exchanges, which we know that it really doesn't do much. We saw Tena ripping faces the other day. It's because it was for the last 2 years pretty much doing nothing. Even with no centralized listing, and then Binance listed and just did like, I don't even know, 2000%. That's the beauty of centralized exchanges once you are not doing that great. But for the beginning, it just doesn't make any sense because they sell so much. They sell so many tokens, and of course, it's going to affect the price and it's going to affect all your holdings. I mean, but really beautiful. This is what, I mean, I lost it. I could not have got anything. I did not participate in the airdrop. I did not spend any time getting my points. And the volume is insane. $334 billion in total volume. This is a masterclass of how you launch a project. It is really wild. You guys can see here, total deposit $6.2 billion, around, I don't even know, like 200,000 users. You can find more information about them. This is not going to be a video telling you guys what Hyperliquid is, but of course they are sort of a layer 1, and they are going for, as you guys can see, they actually say on the website, crypto is fragmented today, but it doesn't have to be. So they actually want people natively launching and creating protocols in their blockchain, and of course trading them in their own blockchain as well. That's why they don't care about centralized exchanges, and that is a beauty. But of course, but some people may think like a challenge, like it's not going to be getting that much traction, but this one had a really massive launch, and of course it got a lot of traction in the airdrop. A lot of people got involved, so of course, yeah, I mean, low fees, zero gas, and low fees on all holders. And remember, this is fully decentralized. You just gotta connect your wallet and you're gonna be good to go. That's the beauty of it. Your funds are safe. Now, up to 50% leverage, prep, of course, we already know that. Transparent, fully on-chain, all the book trades, funding, and all liquidation all happen on the Hyperliquid layer 1, which means that it's public data. And of course, you are the owner of your funds. Your keywords, that's the phrase. That's the key. Seamless, one-click trading, no wallet approval to interrupt your flow. That is a beauty. Now, the only way that we can do this, there is some protocols that allow XYZ and of course all the ones, but this is where crypto is moving. We still gotta have the UI, the interface of a centralized exchange, which allow us to actually trade seamlessly, trade so easily. Like for example, in decentralized protocols, we gotta like approve, we gotta connect wallet, we gotta do a bunch of things, we gotta approve transaction limit, trade limit, and it's a mess. So we gotta pay for fees. But this is where crypto is going. Nice UI, clean UI, easy to use. That of course there's no gas fees to trade because it's just similar like an exchange, like a centralized exchange. There's just gonna be transaction fees, but like every centralized exchange has. But staying decentralized, they don't want to have user funds, and we don't want to give them the funds. So I mean, this makes sense for everyone. So I mean, if you guys want to learn more about it, go ahead and do it. But I mean, 0.2 seconds block time, transaction per second 200,000. I mean, that will be the peak, I believe. Daily volume $2.5 billion. I don't even know how accurate is this, but it should be even more because the token is getting so much volume. $3 billion, as you can see here. No, $357 million volume in the last 24 hours. Only here. If you want to buy this coin, you buy it here. On their chain, and of course, you guys can go back and see Hyperliquid. You guys can see here, there is no Explorer. You got to buy in on their chain, on their app. And of course, this is bringing massive visibility to the ecosystem. And of course, a lot of people are using it. And it's just so easy. So it's not going to be that hard anyway. I mean, amazingly. And I'm so regret that I could not get a piece of this. I mean, this is actually the co-founder and CEO. You guys can see here, Jeff Basdasso, something like this. It looks quite smart. I mean, the pro is actually quite smart. So what can I tell you? Congratulations to all of you who actually made some money here, to participating in the airdrop. 70% is going to you guys. Enjoy it. Reap those gains. And actually, I'm going to try to be finding more gems like this. I did not get even a single dollar from this, and I feel so regret. If I spend some time, if I put the work in, I could have got maybe $500,000, $1 million. I don't even know at this point, but it was doing something else, so it is what it is. So this show you that if you find the right project and you put the work and you put the intensity, the consistency, you actually can make huge amount of money on crypto without having to spend that much, because most likely the only thing they want is just to volume users and to actually accumulate the points and being real, not being a civil attack or whatever it is. I mean, just being a regular user, and you were going to be rewarded for your time, for your support, for your activity, for on-chain activity, data. And I mean, that's what happened. That's why so many people making huge amount of money. Shout out to the Hyperliquid team. This is a masterclass of how you launch a project. Shout out to everyone that is making money. There is no TA to do here. There is no technical analysis that works. It's just going to be about the hype, the people that are investing, and of course, the airdrop. And exchanges are going to be coming soon. I'm absolutely sure of that, but these guys are not paying for it. So if they want to list them, they're going to have to list them. If they want to support the chain, they have to support the chain, because to list the project, they have to support the chain, of course. So there is still going to be a lot of building from here on. So I do believe that even though it's a $3 billion, I'm going to call this right now, this is on the value. For the same reason that I'm saying there is no centralized exchanges yet, which we know is going to bring more people to the table. There is no multi-chain yet, which we know is going to bring more users and more growth to the table. So this looks like it's actually very early, even though now it looks quite scary to invest, because if you tell me that I got to buy right here at a $9.5 billion fully diluted value, I will be scared. But in another hand, some other layer 2, some other blockchains are 112 million, for example, so $112 billion market cap. We have, of course, BNB chain, 93 billion. Well, let's just keep on going. Cardano, 36 billion. We have Avalanche, 18 billion. And of course, this is market cap. FDV is $31 billion. So to actually see Hyperliquid at a $50 billion market cap, it doesn't sound that sort of difficult. That's what I would say. That's that's my thinking. That's my reasoning about this sort of situation we have Hyperliquid. But I do believe that it still has a lot of potential to actually reap even more gains, because there's still just so much room to growth that it could be quite mind-blowing if things goes well for this protocol. So yeah, I mean, keep your eyes open. There is a lot of protocols actually doing amazing seeds layer ones. If you actually get the right amount of traction, you can get huge amount of money in airdrops alone. And I mean, it is wild. So I am so sad that I didn't got anything, but actually I'm so happy because I know most of you guys actually, a lot of you guys actually got some, or maybe a lot of crypto investors got a part of this drop. So this is newly created wealth for these users. So it's really cool to see. So anyways, I'm gonna be seeing you guys later. Stay safe. Remember to subscribe, like, and leave a comment below because I'm gonna be keeping you guys posted with Hyperliquid, and maybe I do believe that we should add Hyperliquid to our ninjas portfolio. What do you think? Should we add some or not? Let me know in the comment section. If we actually add some, I'm going to be buying some myself. I'm going to be adding it to the Ninjas Do Crypto portfolio because, as I say, it's still an all-time high. It's still quite high, but I do think that there is a lot of room for growth here, and this could be really good for us even at this stage. Remember that we are making nice gains, but with Hyperliquid, maybe we can even make a little bit more because 100%, 200% in the long term is not that gonna be that difficult for a project this caliber. That's what I'm thinking. So yeah, let me know in the comment section. Stay safe, stay crypto, and see you later.